And I talk to business owners all the time who tell me that they're exhausted and then just they're having a hard time functioning through their business. And so a lot of time they're ignoring things like emotional rest. The physical rest is that sleep that we get. So they're ignoring that emotional rest, ignoring mental rest, maybe like actually blowing themselves out with sensory rest, not getting, if you're on your device all the time because you're so tired and you're doom scrolling all the time, right? You could be having like sensory overload. You may actually need creative rest, and there's social and spiritual rest. I mean, there's all these different types of rest, and you have to find the one that's going to really help you get past where you're at. And in my situation, which I described, it was actually the emotional rest that I needed. I needed I realized when I was driving into the hospital in the car, I got my therapist just to meet with me for like 30 minutes every morning, 8:30 to 9, and just do the emotional work, like almost every day that I could, of what I was dealing with and what I was going through. And then as soon as I started doing that, I didn't figure that out until like the fourth surgery out of like six. All of a sudden, I wasn't so tired because emotionally I was exhausted. It was the doctors and people calling me and asking me what's going on. Then my wife's in pain. Emotionally, I was just dead. Couldn't function. And that's like different than in work. But like a lot of founders I talk to, like they're in work and one of those things is really messed up for them. And they're so exhausted, they can't be creative or they can't be patient with their employees or they can't come up with new ideas and solutions, or they just don't have the bandwidth to go back and look at their P&L and find ways to get more cash back in the business by getting rid of some of the fluff and the junk and everything they need to do. So really go back. If you don't feel like you walk into work with energy level 10, ready to rock and roll every day, if that's not you, you need to figure out what's missing in your life with one of those areas. Really get that in tune because that will change things for you on a very personal level, right?